Hey guys, what's going on? My name is Braylon and today I'm here to talk to you guys about the new moon in Taurus. So guys, this is definitely a time, every month we have a new moon, right? And I feel like a new moon brings in a zodiac sign. Okay, so happy Taurus season, you guys. In this video, we're going to talk all about Taurus and what this new moon might be bringing to all of us differently. And of course, at the end of the video, I will be pulling tarot cards for all the 12 zodiac signs. So I got my notes here. Yeah, planting seeds, setting intentions, new beginnings. That is what we have to look forward to on this beautiful Taurus new moon that took place on April 22nd, 23rd, 24th. As I record this, it's April 24th. The new moon was about at 5 degrees Taurus when the moon and the sun both met up in Taurus. So at this point, the moon is reaching the end phase of Taurus. It's going to enter Gemini, probably in like 5 or 6 hours, but we're still underneath this Taurus new moon energy. And for those of you guys who don't know, I have a Taurus moon, so I'm so happy to kind of channel from my moon today and see what's going on. So tarot messages at the end of the video, guys. So let's talk a little bit about Taurus and what's going on with these beginnings, intentions, and seeds, and how we can kind of harness this energy. Okay, so Taurus is the second house of our universe, all right? And when I think about Taurus, I think about things that we have. I actually have it written here, the I have. Taurus is the I have. Aries is the I am. Now that we know who we are, we can know what we can move forward with, you guys, tangibly. Extremely tangible energy here with Taurus. Big one here is value. This is the house of possession. So anything that we can possess and call ours, finances, again, the material and the tangible realm. So I kind of want to say here, guys, with this fixed earth energy, right, it's always good to know what sign and element the new moon is taking place in, right? We all have Taurus energy in a different place in our chart. So when we talk about fixed earth, it's similar to Capricorn and Virgo, but Taurus is in the middle of cardinal and mutable. So this brings up stability. This brings up a lot of security and grounded energy. And what I wanted to mention here is for those of you guys looking for things to do, ideas and stuff for this energy, what I'm going to do personally for this Taurus new moon is what I did last year. Every new moon I take out a piece of paper and I write my new moon intentions, basically what I would like to see and evolve and come to fruition and manifestation between the new moon, the 6-month cycle that takes place. So every month on the new moon, I write out my intentions and I keep those intentions aside. I might read them again or so, and then on the full moon I burn that piece of paper as a way to kind of release my intention out and let the universe do the rest over the next 6 months to a year. So last year, what I actually did is for the Taurus new moon, I wrote out intentions. I put them in a baggie and I went outside and I planted them in the ground. And I think that that would be really amazing to do. I haven't done it yet. I'm going to write my intentions tonight. Let them sit underneath a candle of intention. And then I'll probably plant them tomorrow when the moon's in Gemini. So yeah, guys, I'm going to keep that seed of intention and I'm going to water it occasionally over the next 2 weeks. And this is just a really good way to really make this energy tangible. Whenever there's a new moon in an earth sign, it's very important to make it tangible and physical, because that's what that energy rules, that pinnacle energy, right, in tarot. So yeah, guys, this is definitely an opportunity to set new intentions for things that you would like to have, things that you would like to finance. And I know that there's a lot of stuff going on. We're going to talk a little bit about how that could be affected. I also wanted to note here that Taurus is a very sensual sign. We're talking about the opposite of Scorpio here. And we do have this 2-week period while the moon is gaining in light. When it enters Scorpio on May 8th, it'll be full. And I'll be talking to you guys again on here for a very intense, emotional full moon. But this is the new moon, okay? And as I always say, you guys, the moon is an eye, metaphorically, and right now is a time where the moon is sleeping, her eyes are closed, meaning that this is really a time for us to be our own eye, to have our own insights. This is the time of month. We have a new moon every month. And it is a time of darkness, okay? So we're going to move forward here and talk a little bit about Taurus darkness, which is something so close to home to me because I was born under a Taurus darkness phase. When I was born, the moon had just entered Taurus at 0 degrees. So, yeah. I did want to say here, Taurus deals a lot with comfort and the finer things in life because it's ruled by Venus. But when we talk about Taurus darkness, the first thing I channeled here to mention to you guys is I don't have enough. whew, you know, right now that this is a very, with everything going on in the world with quarantine and lockdown, you know, I want to make a shout out to the Tauruses watching, because Taurus, definitely in astrology, the people that are born in Taurus season, maybe rising and moon too, it's going to hit us all differently, but specifically Taurus is going through their birthdays right now, and this energy is going to be hugely impacted, because we don't know what we have right now, you know, like the resources and stuff like that, even toilet paper. Like, so what I'm basically trying to say is this: I don't have enough energy. Please don't fall susceptible to it. Taurus rules abundance and money and values for a reason. So I feel the start of Taurus season, moving from Aries season, the fire, wanting to move forward. Taurus is more stable. It's going to allow us to kind of slow down and think about our values and our comfort. I actually love this energy, but just be careful not to fall into the fears of not having enough. That's the next thing I have here, is fears of lack of resources. That's all being hit right now, you know, with food and comfort, you know, things in our home. We're spending a lot of time in our homes right now with our family. I think that's interesting, that we're doing that in Taurus season as well, okay? So, of course, some of the other things, and why am I talking about Taurus darkness? It's because the moon, it has no light right now. The moon and the sun are both in Taurus, blocking each other out, creating this time period of, you know, deep reflection and things like that. So some of these things that we may go through over the next month until May 24th, when there's a new moon in Gemini. Basically, the next month, guys, we have to be very careful of this, the lack of resources, and that I don't have enough energy, okay? We want to really focus on abundance and our values, okay, love even. So yeah, selfish energy comes up here, things that we could struggle with under a dark moon in Taurus. Definitely selfishness and stubbornness. Now, everyone calls Taurus stubborn bulls. I always say Taurus is stubborn to a degree because they know their value, you know what I mean? But we do have that bull energy, you know, mess with the bull, you get the horns, kind of like, that's why I have that, the little things up here. Not exactly straight, but yeah, I wanted to do that because to embrace my Taurus moon. So yeah, we got to be careful, guys, of because when you don't feel like you have enough, what do? Yeah, it's reminding me of the Four of Pentacles in tarot. For those of you guys who know, is like you hang on tighter to things, you know what I mean? So just be careful of allowing that fear of lack of resources, or I don't have enough, to make you feel selfish and scared, you know what I mean? When you truly believe in abundance, and when you truly trust that you have all that it is you need, like the Magician card in tarot, then you're not going to have to hold on tighter. You know, you'll know that you're kind of, you'll know your value, and therefore the value in the things. That's really all this is about, you guys. I feel Taurus is definitely an extension of Aries. Like, when you really know who you are, you know what you deserve, you know what you're worth, you know your value. And that's one of the things I have written here too. The dark side of Taurus, yes, it can be selfish and stubborn and have a lack of resources and stuff, and therefore hold on really tightly to the things you value, so much so that they have power over you, right? That's why Scorpio is the opposite of Taurus, but we'll talk about that more in a couple of weeks. Laziness and your comfort zone, okay? Be very careful of that. That's another thing I channeled. Taurus can struggle. One of the darker, everyone has light and dark, right? One of the dark things about Taurus is, you know, they rule the comfort, they rule that sensual energy, that cow energy, that territorial energy. What do cows do all day? They eat, they appreciate their pasture, they just kind of sit around in herds. So just be careful that this comforting and sensual energy, especially while we're in quarantine, guys. I know one thing, I am comfortable. This is the first time that I've gotten dressed up in weeks. You know, a lot of snackage going on and gaming. You know, definitely this is going to be the vibe, this very sensual, comfortable, lazy vibe for Taurus season, you know, and everyone deserves that, right? Taurus is the first sign to say, you know what, you deserve this. Just be careful of that comfort zone, because we are going to move through the zodiac and move to Gemini, where we're going to have to start communicating about things, and where there's going to be a lot of change and the need to adapt. So just be careful of that, getting stuck in that stubborn energy of laziness. Now, the last thing I have here is a pretty no-brainer. You know, obviously, if one of Taurus's light energies is value and worth, and the dark side that we might struggle with over the next month, under this energy and under this cycle, is, you know, not knowing our worth, not knowing our value, and therefore hanging on and clinging to things that we have a false sense of value in, that at the end of the day actually deplenishes our true value. And this could be people, places, and things, you know, guys. So yeah, we may struggle with that I don't have enough energy over the next month. It's really going to be going on under the surface. Fear of lack of resources, especially with what's going on in the world. You know what I mean? So I'm just kind of sending out positive energy, and I pray every night for those of us here on earth who are suffering from loss, like of our stability and of our security at our jobs and in our homes. And I just hope that this energy allows us to ground in some way. So moving on here, guys, we're going to get to the tarot here in a minute, but I just want to say one last thing. It's actually something I heard a tarot reader say on YouTube last night, and I don't remember her name. I should have took her name down, but she was talking. It was a reading for Pisces, honestly, but I really, it really spoke to me as far as the Taurus new moon. And what she said, she was just talking about the cards, and be very careful, guys, not to mistake something that is blooming in your life right now for a weed. Gosh, you might try and kill it, right? Which I really wanted to write that whole part down, because Scorpio, there are a lot of things growing and starting with Taurus season. It's the springtime. Yeah, there's a lot of newness. So if you think of a life right now, okay, as a garden, be very careful not to, you know, confuse something that is blooming in your life as a weed. Like if there's a new relationship showing its head, there's like, it's hard, you know, it's with new seeds sprouting, there does come weeds. But guys, trust me, in 2 weeks when we have the Scorpio full moon, the weeds and whatever is meant to die in the garden will die and transform, and we're going to move forward to Gemini and Sagittarius energy, knowing our value, hopefully being our most authentic selves, and having possessions that are more of a expression of that, more of an alignment with that. Okay, our true worth and value is exactly what this is all about every year when we go through Taurus season. So yeah, just be very careful of killing off things in your garden that are trying to grow over the next 2 weeks. How do you know the difference between something that is sprouting and blooming as opposed to a weed? You know, give yourself 2 weeks to really know if this is something that is good, or if this is something that's new that, you know, isn't so good. Weeds, okay? Yeah, definitely a lot of blooming. This is such a blooming time. I even wrote that on my calendar for April, that this is a perfect time to bloom. There's going to be a lot. Taurus is that nurturing energy, so I can't wait personally to get my intentions put into the ground. Right now, everything above ground, the vibration with the different generation of internet and all this stuff going on above ground, I'm gonna be so happy to just put my intentions beneath ground like a seed, something so sacred. So yeah, guys, and you can just do that metaphorically if you want, whatever way you want to harness this energy, but you know, we're all gonna be affected differently. The last thing I want to say here is, don't sell your soul. Okay, I don't really know where this is coming from. It kind of just came from something I channeled, but you know, the moon is all about your soul, and Taurus deals with this like bartering energy, and I don't know who needs to hear this, but there's going to be a lot of deals going on under the surface, things that, this is just a really sell your soul kind of energy, especially during a time where like the world seems to be ending, and when we do anything for just more money, or we do anything for a certain resource. Be very careful, you guys, not to sell your soul, because your soul, and take it from me, a Taurus moon, your soul is one of the most valuable things that a human can have, okay? So be very careful of certain things that you start over the next 2 weeks. And I have complete faith that Scorpio is going to come in on May 8th and just end this cycle and oppose Taurus, and we'll be fully illuminated with what needs to change in our life then, and we'll talk about that more. So now, guys, if you guys watched my last moon video, I believe it was the full moon in Libra, must have been, which reminds me, we've had this extremely Venus-Venusian portal open up, with the last full moon being Libra, ruled by Venus, and then the moon traveled around until it was a new moon. So we went from full moon to new moon in 2 signs that were both ruled by Venus. So there's a lot of love happening under the surface, you guys. So if you watched my last video, you know that I'm using the Moonology videos, or the Moonology Oracle cards, to just additionally add messages that we might need to hear. So each card has, like, you know, a full moon. And so we got the new moon in Taurus. I went ahead and found that card. You know, we got the little bull. It says prosperity lies ahead, new moon in Taurus. So guys, there is some prosperity that's lying ahead here. But let's read from the book. Alright, prosperity lies ahead, new moon in Taurus. This card will often come up when you're inquiring about a financial matter, or when you're doubting your self-worth. The card suggests that you can have what you want, including material things, but you must believe in yourself. This comes down to the laws of attraction. Value yourself and others will value you too. You can create abundance. Taurus is associated with luxurious Venus, and this card holds a new moon energy. So now is a good time to make a 12-month financial plan, guys. This card can also signal the start of a new relationship or sexier times. If you have been wrestling with something for a long time, this new moon is in the sturdy sign of Taurus, so don't give up just yet. Attune to the moon. Get or give a massage. Healthy body, healthy mind. Additional meanings for this card: you will soon be able to afford the thing that you're dreaming of. Wow. Getting clear on what you value most will help you find peace. Take some time out to pamper yourself. Start a standing order to saving accounts, and no matter how small. The teaching. We often feel that this is somehow wrong to focus on our finances, but the truth is that money can make life far more comfortable from a physical point of view. Taurus knows this, and the new moon in Taurus is the time to work your magic to create the money you want, so you can have the creature comforts you want. Remember though that someone else is still wishing for what you already have. Wow. Someone else is already wishing for what you have. So I love how that was humbling yet encouraging. Okay. So just to kind of go back, a lot of us are inquiring about financial matters under this new moon. Okay. But be sure not to doubt your self-worth while this is going on. I know it's easier said than done, you guys, but you heard the card. All right. This is definitely a time. Maybe remember it said something about starting a savings account. There were all these things that could help us around this time. You can have what you want, including material things, but you must believe in yourself. I love these fucking cards. Like, literally, I'm always going to add these cards into my moon videos because they basically just sum it all up. I really, really love that, you guys. So, yeah. Also, how crazy is it that Earth Day was literally a day before this new moon? You know, we do have Uranus and Taurus. Uranus was a huge part of this new moon. There is a little bit of enlightenment here, you guys. We're all becoming enlightened to new ways of money. It's no mistake that money right now and currency and our values is very strange, right? We're doing things. All I keep hearing on the TV is like, this has never happened before, you guys. This is a very unique circumstance. Yeah, that's Uranus. Okay, so I think we are becoming enlightened to what we truly have and how we can harness, you know, the unpredictable and when it comes to establishing some kind of stability. Okay, I know these are weird times. It's kind of hard to be grounded right now, but I love that this is basically an Earth Day new moon. It's all about our planet, guys. It's all about valuing Mother Nature. Yo, Taurus is definitely that Mother Nature energy to me. Taurus is Gaia to me. So it's the time to come together, you guys, as valuing ourselves. Our value as humanity is what I'm trying to say. Alright, so guys, I'm using the Goddess deck, by the way. This is the Hierophant card. This is the Taurus card. I like it in this deck. We've got definitely someone out there in nature. Got some squirrels. This is the time of year when, you know, animals come out and stuff like that. It's like mating energy, spring fever energy. Yeah, there's no mistake that Taurus season is also around that time of year. So let's go ahead and see, you guys. Well, first, the Hierophant card does talk about our beliefs. It talks about tradition. So, you know, with Uranus being in Taurus, there's probably a non-traditional way to develop a stronger sensation of possessions and self-worth, you guys. This is not about the predictable or doing things the way they've always been done. Yeah, I don't think so. So just a little message here. Yeah, we definitely have an underlying energy that involves Scorpio, Taurus's opposite sign, which I find comical to a certain degree. I mean, the message for this Taurus new moon has a lot to do with that Scorpio energy behind the scenes, especially because we have the King of Cups. So there's also a message here, you guys, of us really just trying to stabilize our emotions, being grounded, okay? And we may be doing that by collaborating with other people emotionally. This is an emotional collaboration. How we feel about our jobs, our work, about our projects, about team efforts right now is really important. Okay, this is about emotional cooperation and everyone involved in a situation right now, whoever we're around, you know what I mean? Just finding ways to balance our emotion while we go through this time of endings, change, and transformation. There are battles here, and we may figure that out more around May 8th, especially when it comes to love and stuff, you guys. I see a lot of that. Scorpio is gonna really reveal those deep battles, but as far as this Taurus new moon, it's about stabilizing our emotion. It's about committing to something. Okay, it's about committing to something that matches our value. And I always say, you know, value isn't only the tangible. You know, others of us value our time. Some of us value our emotions. So it's all about coming into a greater sensation of what it is that you value and why. Okay, that's what this Taurus energy is all about. So we are going to get into the tarot reading now, you guys, and we're going to start with Aries because Aries is the first zodiac sign. So hey Aries, how's it going? Welcome to the new moon in Taurus. So let's just go ahead and let a card come out, and then we'll talk a little bit about you know, what this might mean for you. We had a new moon in Aries last month, and now we're going into your second house. So this new moon is all about your second house of resources, finances, values, and how you can kind of plant seeds and manifest something there, Aries. Okay, the card coming out for you though is Aquarius. We have the Star card. So there's something here, Aries, about you keeping hope in some kind of financial situation. Some of you guys may be dealing with an Aquarius specifically. But yeah, this is a faith card. This is a humanitarian card. So I know you guys, just most of you had birthdays if you're an Aries sun watching. If you're Aries rising or an Aries moon, still we had the sun in Aries. So we've reached a time here where your faith and things like that are being considered when it comes to your finances and values. We do have an Aquarius woman strongly here. You may be dealing with a Taurus, Aries, because we also have the Hierophant. If you are dealing with a Taurus, there may be significant battles. Yeah, definitely significant battles maybe when it comes to finances, or some kind of new beginning, new house situation. Some of you are dealing with Cancer, and we do have Aries here. Okay, I don't know if there's a Cancer father figure or some kind of energy of empowerment and moving forward and focusing, Aries. This has something to do with the home environment, but this is a good message to come up for a second house new moon, because you're planting a seed, and this has to do with your stability in the future. But there is some kind of battle when it comes to this Taurus energy. Whether you're dealing with a Taurus or have Taurus energy with this Hierophant, this is some kind of commitment. You got your guard up a little bit, Aries. You're putting your foot down. And you guys might be dealing with a Gemini, a Libra, or an Aquarius. We have a strong indication here of Aquarius. So I don't know if this is something being communicated, Aries. If this is about you. Yeah, there may be conversations about money. Let's see. What else do we have for Aries? We got the Star card. Tell me more for Aries for this new moon in Taurus in their second house. All right, keeping faith, yes, keeping hope. There might be some kind of renewal here over the next 6 months. Keep in mind this cycle is extremely potent from now until, well, May 24th, when we have a Gemini new moon. So what's going on for Aries? Why is this Star card coming out? Yeah, there could be a new love. We have a Sagittarius here that may be important. We've got this. There's some love stuff going on with you, Aries. A second chance that you're daydreaming about with somebody. Maybe a phone call. You're waiting for the phone to ring. There's a couple people here. Yeah, someone here has went through a breakup. We got Pisces, Virgo here, Taurus, Capricorn, Cancer, and Scorpio. We just have a slow love offer coming that is breaking someone's hearts. Okay, I'm not sure what's going on here. It might be love and money. And the bottom of the deck is the Lovers, so we have a Gemini here. Maybe there's some kind of choice. I'm picking up on someone who there's been an ending to a certain relationship or connection, and there's going to be a new beginning. Maybe a Cancer. There's a Cancer here specifically. So basically what I have for you, Aries, is whatever you decide to plant and set intention for this new moon, just make sure that you have faith, okay? Make sure that, I don't know if this is about inspiration, but have faith in the seeds that are planted for you as far as your finances, okay? And when it comes to love and what's going on there, you guys, make sure that you're keeping faith with that Star card, and keeping faith in relationships too, regardless of the painful endings you may have experienced, okay? So thanks, Aries. Hopefully that helped. A little bit strange there with you. Let's move on to the Taurus vibration. Hi Taurus, how's it going? Happy birthday, you guys, to the Taurus suns. So welcome to your new moon, and welcome to your season, okay? I'm sure you're trying your best to stay grounded. All right, Taurus, I love your vibe. What is the Taurus message for the Taurus new moon? What can we talk to Taurus about? What do they need to hear the most? So we have the Queen of Swords coming out, similar to the Aries reading. So Taurus, this is your first house. There's a new moon in your first house. This is about setting intentions for yourself and things that you value, like new values coming in. Around the time of your birthday, or I should say around this time of year, every year in Taurus season, you know, you guys, it's almost like you have to like reassess what you have, okay? So don't be surprised if there's certain things that you valued last year that you really don't value too much this year. And don't be surprised if there's things that you didn't value last year that you do this year. This is a cycle, okay? So that makes sense why the Page of Pentacles, this is your energy at the bottom of the deck, Taurus. Yeah, we have a new spark. This is new values. There's going to be new inspiration, maybe with a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag, maybe another earth sign. Whoever it is, whatever zodiac sign they are, we have a new spark of passion, perhaps a sexual encounter. So Taurus is actually thinking about, you know, I'm going to go off on a limb here and think, I'm going to say here that you guys are finding new value and passion and creative romance. And, you know, and I want to say here, the first house is all about how you're being seen. Someone here may be taking a closer look at you. You may be taking a closer look at them to see if there's passion there, to see if there could be a reconciliation. But I do know that you're stuck in your head about it a little bit, Taurus, for some reason. Stuck in your head about some kind of anxiety. You might be dealing with a Virgo or an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. There might be some kind of action that you want to take. This could also be self-isolation. Some of you guys, with the Hermit card and the Nine of Swords, you have a lot of anxiety. Maybe you live alone, but that's literally quarantine energy, okay? The Hermit card is coming up for everybody lately. So yeah, some of you guys are stuck in your head, anxiety, because you're quarantined and you're thinking about someone you had a sexual encounter with. But the Page of Pentacles is finding new value, finding new ways to invest. How can you use these new sparks of passion around the time of your birthday as inspiration? But here's the thing, is we have a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. There may be some kind of X energy here, something that's important, but, you know, this new moon is going to allow you to really cut away some deception, Taurus. Cut away, yeah, this is about you guys cutting a mask off of yourself. So I'm glad to see, Taurus, that you guys are in your mental authority right now. Some people may see you as kind of bitchy, but you just have clarity that you either have or want. There's a lot of things that you're going to be wanting to say and communicate about clearly, Taurus. And there may be someone that you need clarity with, you know, in order to establish value. Sometimes that does rely on, you know, the way someone treated you, or a relationship you were in, or a house. Like, yeah, there needs to be some kind of conversation maybe where there's a closer look here at a new beginning, or some kind of financial message that's communicated to you, or a message of value. Someone new may be in your life, and they may tell you, Taurus, or they may show you even better that they value you. But again, this is all about how you're being seen and valuing yourself, okay? Taurus, the new moon in your first house is about, yeah, you being seen in a more valued way. So there may be some kind of, you know, sharp communication. You guys may not, you guys might not be being the nicest, like, and I understand it, Taurus, because right now is not a time, I know you have feelings and you're sensitive, but you're showing up as the Queen of Swords, whether you're a man or a female watching, because you're done with the bullshit, you know. And I think over the next month, over the next 6 months, even over the next year, you're going to be really getting clear about how people see you, and who values you and who doesn't. Because this is all about being seen. You know, it's like a 2.0 version of yourself. Like, your value has increased. I'm hearing know your worth and add tax. So yeah, this is definitely about self-value, Taurus, and you're getting very clear about that. You may have to take a closer look at, you know, something in the situation to start new. Maybe someone here has an apology for you, but I definitely see a new spark. You know, there's going to be a full moon in your 7th house in a couple weeks, ending relationships. So it doesn't surprise me that until then you're just getting really clear about other people's value. Maybe there was a mask in that situation. I love how there's a mask in this Queen of Swords, because she is not here to play, literally. So, end scene, Taurus. You are definitely stepping into your birthdays with a newfound sense of value, regardless of what you do and don't have. You know, that's just the beauty of being a Taurus. You're able to see things in a valued sense of a way, okay? So, Taurus, hopefully that helped. I'm wishing you guys who are celebrating birthdays this month a happy birthday. So, yeah, let's move on to Gemini here and see what's going on with Gemini. Gemini, so welcome to the Taurus new moon, you guys. Okay, oh, we almost had the 4 of Pentacles. So someone out there is definitely trying to subconsciously save money behind the scenes. Okay, oh wow, so this is weird, Gemini. Really weird. The first card we have out is the Lover's card. That's you, okay? So this is you. Some of you may be dealing with someone else who has Gemini energy, Sun, Moon, or Rising. Others of you may be dealing with a Capricorn or an Aquarius. You literally pulled all 3 major arcana. For some of you guys, this may be someone's big 3. We got Capricorn, Aquarius, and Gemini. I don't know what it means. There are other meanings here, though, too, though. You may have a choice. Some of you may have a choice between a Aquarius or Capricorn. This is a very Saturnian vibration. This is the Capricorn Aquarius cusp of mystery and imagination. Bottom of the deck is the Tower. So there's something here unexpected, an unexpected choice, something falling apart, maybe with a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Pisces, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Moon. We definitely have a mother figure here, or someone here that may be pregnant, Gemini. But anyways, let's talk a little bit about Taurus and how it's your 12th house. Okay, you guys are getting ready to close chapters with this energy. The 12th house is extremely subconscious, air signs. Okay, so this is about the unseen. This is about what you can undo as far as value, as far as possessions, as far as what you consider, you know, worthy and tangible. This is subconscious value, the things that you value at a subconscious level spiritually. Okay, there is a spiritual value here to consider. Is there any seeds that you can plant, Gemini, as far as bringing in money in a more spiritual, mystical way? That would be amazing, because there's this subconscious realm, Gemini, filled with money and coin for you, because Taurus, the earth, tangible energy is in your subconscious mind. So subconsciously, there's just a lot there to tap into, especially over the next 2 weeks to 6 months to the next year. You'll see this very much come to fruition. So it's interesting. You can almost do this in a subconscious way without being noticed. If you have any dreams or anything like that, please pay attention to them, Gemini, because this is 12th house energy. Your value is going to be shown to you in a very subconscious way behind the scenes. There may be some things that you need to surrender, like financial surrender or financial sacrifices may be relevant here. But let's not play around. This is all about setting new intentions, okay, between now and the next year, and maybe even between when we have a full moon in Taurus in 6 months, you know, in Scorpio season. What do you want to complete? You know what I mean? This is about ending a cycle for you. So ending cycles with tangible money, anything like that you want to come to an end, that is extremely important for you, which is weird because you have a new moon, which is beginnings, but the 12th house is endings. So you kind of get both, valued endings and beginnings, and maybe even valuing these endings to cycles. Like you have a month, Gemini, before your birthdays come in, and the next new moon is going to be in your sign. Okay, so you're definitely ending cycles right now. If I was a Gemini, I would definitely set my intentions to just tap into a more spiritual sense of abundance. But back to the cards, okay, the Lovers, which is you, choices, some kind of divine union or relationship this is about for many of you, or creative project, someone you're collaborating with, but that seems to be love. And then we have the Star and the Devil. So yeah, I don't know if someone here feels chained to fame. That could be some of you guys. It's chained to attention. We may have a toxic Aquarius energy here, or maybe we have someone here may have Capricorn energy, and there's something here about having faith and inspiration. But there's something going on, okay? Something unexpected, some kind of change or enlightenment. There is something here that's quite enlightening. And I love that the Moon card is coming up, because that is the Moon. As I mentioned, it could be a Pisces or a Cancer. Someone here may have like Moon and Venus energy in their chart significantly, but this is the subconscious realm, okay? Fears. There may be a lot of fears here of things falling apart, right? Having a Taurus 12th house is kind of like financial endings, things needing to be wrapped up, debts, I'm hearing. So there is a bit of a fear here, but not if you're abundant, okay? There's something here about abundance with this King of Pentacles that could easily be a Taurus or a hardworking man, a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Okay, yeah, Gemini, there's a lot of messages here, but so far I'm just seeing that you need to stay inspired, similar to Aries, who also received the Star card. Right now, faith and hope are so important, especially because this Taurus energy, it's kind of hard to go through it when our world is in such despair with resources and stuff. So we're really being tested to see whether we truly, truly trust in the fact that we will always be. Some of you are going to know what I mean, especially you, Gemini, this spiritual sense of money. Like, I don't give a fuck if you have $5 in the bank. Please know that there are spiritual realms, Gemini, where maybe you guys need to tap into that to bring some of that money out of the vortex into this real thing. So, Gemini, Aquarius, Capricorn energy may be of some importance, regardless of codependent situations, okay? There is some toxicity here to take note of. You guys are going to overcome this. Okay, stay inspired. The most toxic thing right now for you, Gemini, is to lose faith, to feel shackled to the earth. For you, this is all about the unseen. The next month is not about logic and the tangible. For you, the most tangible thing is in the subconscious, what you can tap into in the hidden realms, okay, and what can be undone there. So you may have some kind of choice between toxicity, staying bound to something. You know, again, this is your 12th house, so valuing, something under the surface. All right. So yeah, Gemini, make your choice wisely. You showed up right for your reading. You came out. Some of you could be dealing with a Gemini exterior to yourself, and this may be about your relationships or something, okay? Keep in mind there's a tower here, so subconsciously there may be some things crumbling down so that some significant changes can come in for this next cycle for you, okay, as you bring in your birthdays. But I would definitely take a closer look at value. We have the Queen of Pentacles coming out for you. It might be for Cancer as well. Yeah, this is that Taurus energy. The Three of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles. Earth sign energy. There may be a new love. We have Scorpio here as well. Okay, there might be some changes going on to relationships as we build up to the Scorpio full moon in 2 weeks. Sorry, guys. All right, thanks, Gemini. Let's move on to Cancer. Hi, Cancer. So welcome to the Taurus new moon. This is in your 11th house of friendships and groups of people, which is kind of interesting because right now we can't really gather too much. But you know, Cancer, this is also about the internet. This is about you know, the connecting in that kind of way is the 11th house. Your wishes, humanitarian energy, that's so important right now. So let's see, what is the Taurus new moon message for Cancer in their 11th house? So some of you guys have a very difficult decision to make, okay, and it might be in regards to something you've been working on, a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. What do we have here? I think it's the Queen of Cups. No, it is the Six of Pentacles. Could be dealing with a Libra. The equal give and take is coming up here. Yeah, there's something here you've been working on as far as stability, a commitment, marriage, twin flame energy. This could be a wedding of some sort or a celebration at home, like a small celebration. Maybe with a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Maybe something said to you under this cycle, Cancer. It confused you, but I don't know. There's some kind of like celebration and reunion here as well. Your home and a job is coming up here. Okay, maybe you have a significant choice between the two because the card that came out is the Two of Swords, decision-making energy. Blindfolding yourself to two truths because it's too difficult to choose, okay? So Cancer, as I mentioned, this is your 11th house. So valued friendships are coming up here. Tangible friendships, like people you can physically feel, touch, feel, see, hear, all those things. Money made in the collective, so like collective money, coming together and earning money or something like that, establishing some kind of worth or security with people. To me, 3 is a crowd. So whenever you're collecting, or what is the word, collaborating, excuse me, whenever you're collaborating with 3 or more people, that's to me is a collective. And please know there's just money to be made here in friendships, new tangible friendships being planted. I would set my intention for the collective and for humanity and things like that. Friendships, valued friendships keep coming up, but you have a choice, okay? Maybe in regards to a friendship, this is a complete halt, stop. Okay, keep in mind this is about value and worth and resources and possessions. So be careful of that possessiveness when it comes to groups. Let's see, why is the Two of Swords here for Cancer? So for some of you guys, it's because there's this pause, okay? There's like this pause. Two of Swords is a pause to me. Hanged Man is a pause to me. That's Neptune energy. There's something that you're waiting to make a decision about, but until you make a sacrifice, this involves a sacrifice. Until someone in the situation sacrifices something, takes the blindfold off, faces reality, follows their gut, you know what I'm saying? Someone here needs to become enlightened and see something in a different way before they're willing to sacrifice something. And maybe it has something to do with a new start, a new spark of passion. Okay, but there's also something here. Now, this is interesting to happen in Taurus energy. Someone here is very financially stressed out. They have a choice to make. They're very conflicted. Okay, because there's an ending here as well. 10 of Swords. There's some kind of ending. And you have a choice. You have the Two of Pentacles, the Two of Swords, and the Two of Wands coming out. So some of you are dealing with multiple people, places, and things, and you're juggling it all. You're juggling this conflict. You're juggling this financial abandonment and tension, okay? Battles, being left out in the cold, homeless energy. But, you know, all of that is underneath the Ace of Wands. So this comes with new sparks. So basically, yeah, there's going to have to be something that you need to sacrifice. Some of you guys are single and ready to mingle, and there's new sparks. But I see, until someone or you see something in a different way, Cancer, there's even a decision here that's being sacrificed. And it might be amongst friends, but someone here is becoming enlightened, okay? Someone here definitely has a difficult decision to make between now and the next new moon in Gemini on May 24th. Okay, is there anything else we have for Cancer for the new moon in Taurus? Like, please know your value. Maybe your value in some way, or money or something, can help you when it comes to what you need to see differently. It's going to cost you, like, I don't know if this is a person you need to sacrifice, but you know. Yeah, we have the Taurus card coming out. Some of you are dealing with a Taurus. Like, look at that Eight of Pentacles. Something going on there. Yeah, you guys have, you're going to have to make up your mind very quickly. Okay, someone here is working on a commitment, working on a relationship, their marriage. I definitely see someone here who's married, whether that's literal or metaphorical. We have a new love, though, here, Cancer. Some kind of new emotion. But it's after you walk away from the other woman. And some of you are dealing with Aries, Leo, Sag. Yeah, Sagittarius is here. Maybe on the Sagittarius full moon. So we're going to go through the Scorpio full moon and the Sagittarius full moon. And there may be some new love and communication. But honestly, Cancer, what I can tell you is that you need to know your value in this situation, in this time of pausing. Okay, there's something you need to see differently to get you out of your head, out of this indecision. Very difficult decision here, and it will come with sacrifices. Maybe it has to do with a commitment or a marriage that you've been working on, but you have new love. Okay, yeah, there's going to be communication too. And guess what, Cancer? You're coming up in your own reading. I just saw the Chariot card. I don't know where it went now. Maybe it wasn't the Chariot card, but yeah, there's something going on here, Cancer, with a decision that you have to make. And it might involve friends and a group of people and what they value. But just know this is a new beginning, okay? Maybe there's something new coming in. But I'm telling you, you're on hold, this new moon in Taurus. Maybe some of you guys feel stuck and indecisive, okay? So thanks, Cancer. Let's move on to Leo. Hi, Leo. Let's see. What is the new moon in Taurus message for Leo? Okay, we have one coming out. First of all, Leo, this new moon is in your 10th house, okay? So the 10th house is a pretty serious house. The 10th house is all about career in the next 10 years, cycles of commitment and your legacy. So money and career coming up here. This is a new moon, though, by the way. So we're setting intention here for the next year, for the next 6 months, and even over the next 2 weeks. Might be important to set new intentions. If you want a new career or anything that you want to see come to fruition about the future that you value for yourself, Leo, that is coming up. But the card here that came out is the Four of Swords. So we've got some people here that are healing and meditating and praying for the future, praying for some kind of financial. So the fact that Taurus is your 10th house, Leo, future stability is extremely important to you. But I also want to mention Taurus squares you, okay? So there's a 90-degree angle between you and Taurus on the zodiac wheel, and that brings up tension, all right? So there could be some tension between money and career right now and the future of your finances, things that you possess and value, okay? But this brings up commitment and longevity. So this is definitely a time for you to plant seeds of intention for your future, like things that you do right now, Leo, over the next 2 weeks, 6 months to the year. They could potentially grow into a further legacy. Okay, this is about like leaving something behind for someone. But again, we have the Four of Swords. You guys need to kind of rest. There might not be much you can do right now. This is again bringing up healing and prayer. Some of you guys just need to get rest. Okay, some of you guys really just need to spend time in a more quiet area, especially because some of you guys are in between two people, places, and things that you're passionate about. Okay, this is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy, and we have it with the Four of Pentacles. So this is about saving money to choose a better path for yourself and not that path that you know is going to burden you financially, right? But yeah, some of you guys feel stuck and like you're going to have to strategize your way out of a situation in order to make the right choice. There's a turning point coming here. Some of you are dealing with a Sagittarius. I feel like on the Scorpio full moon on May 8th, there's going to be a huge turning point between now and then, Leo. It might involve travel. It might involve messages online. I definitely see travel here, even in this card. This is about choosing a new direction for yourself. But first, you need to meditate on it. You need to think about your future. Some of you guys are definitely thinking about your future. Give me more for Leo. Give me more for... We have the Knight of Wands, and that is a Sagittarius card. Okay, so some of you guys definitely dealing with Sag. But Leo, this could be you. We have the King of Wands. So there's Leo here. There's definitely a connection or a relationship here for someone out there. But you're feeling stuck in your head. This came up for Taurus, I believe. Some of you guys, yeah, right here, this quarantine energy might be dealing with a Virgo, but someone here is getting, maybe there's sleepless nights here during this quarantine. There's something that happened on the Libra full moon, or there's secrets with a Libra, there's secrets with a marriage and someone who's single or something. But this is you, Leo, the King of Wands, okay? Some kind of action you'd like to take in your relationship or with someone you're connecting with emotionally. You guys are taking some time to meditate, but I tell you what, then you're going to get on your horse, and this is the Knight of Wands. This is definitely Leo energy. You could charge forward and express something. Some of you guys have had something on your mind for a really long time, and this Taurus new moon helping you see your value is going to give you confidence. Perhaps even if there's inconsistency here, you're going to express something very quickly to someone after a long period of time of not talking, or a long period of time of just kind of reflecting. There's some kind of energy where someone's been patient for 4 days, 4 weeks, 4 months, and now they're just charging forward like, here's what I have to say, here's that. You're going to take action. Some of you guys are waiting to take action until you're healed, until you've taken some time out to clear your mind, clear your head, meditate. It might involve a Queen of Cups, a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. This could be your energy if you resonate with the divine feminine. But yeah, we have a Scorpio woman, a Pisces, a Cancer here that might be important. But honestly, someone here, there's just a love message, okay? It doesn't matter the zodiac sign. Queen of Cups is like, she's full of love, okay? She's like very intuitive and kind and emotional and sensitive. Sometimes she's a mother or someone who's very nurturing, okay? But the thing is you need to move on to a calmer place emotionally. That's another thing that comes up with the Queen of Cups, Leo, is someone who's balanced emotionally. She's super intelligent when it comes to her feelings. And you've had to, like, there's some kind of new love here that you want to move on towards. It's like you're moving away from someone emotionally. Yeah, this is the truth. So there's a truth here about what emotionally fulfills you. This is a relationship, a home environment, family stuff. Okay, the truth about an emotionally fulfilling home environment, like there's a love message coming in here after someone, it's you or someone you're dealing with, Pisces specifically maybe. Someone here is moving on to calmer waters, away from chaos, away from one person to a different person that's much more calm, and there's like clarity here and emotional fulfillment. Someone has waited on this in confusion. But basically, Leo, there's like some side messages here. I know this is about your career, so please apply it to that. But honestly, there's a love message here. So I think some of you are charging forward towards a Scorpio, Pisces, or Cancer, or you will be over the next 6 months. You will be charging forward to your emotion, Leo. And for some of you guys, that's going to involve heavy Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. So maybe that there's something there about your value with that. You've definitely moved on. Okay, there might be an age difference here because we got the Knight of Cups and the Queen of Cups. I see someone who's moving on for love, left someone in the past, you emotionally detached, and now whoever this Queen of Cups is, whether this is you and someone coming after you, I just feel the vibe of someone expressing their love quickly, like, no, I love you, like, I want you, like, that kind of energy. Okay, Leo, so thank you so much. All right, let's move to Virgo. What's going on, Virgo? Hi. So this is a message for the Taurus new moon taking place on May 8th. I mean, that's the Scorpio full moon. Sorry, Virgo. I'm talking about the Taurus new moon that is taking place, that already took place, honestly, in April 22nd. Guys, woo. Okay, so there's something important about May 8th, though. Maybe your clarity. We got a King of Swords here. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. This is Aquarius and Libra to me, guys. But let's talk a little bit about Taurus and how you guys are sister signs, Virgo. Okay. So you're an earth sign too, Virgo. You're all about stability, but you're more adaptable than Taurus. The next month and under this new moon cycle, this is all about you becoming more stable. Okay, we got the Lovers card wanting to come out. So there's definitely some kind of choice or love connection. Maybe you're dealing with a fire sign, maybe you're dealing with a water sign. But there's an action similar to Leo. There's an action that you would like to take regardless of options, regardless of anxiety and sleepless nights. There's an action that you'd like to take, possibly with a Leo. And here you are, Virgo, here in your solitude like all of us. This is something that you've seen coming, and there may be some kind of single energy here or unknown energy. But yeah, there's love and action here. You could be dealing with a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, or this could be you, Virgo. A lot of love for somebody. So it's interesting. We have the King and the Queen, King of Wands, Queen of Cups, and the King of Swords. There could be two men here, a fire sign, an air sign. But this might just be about clear communication, cutting something off. I still haven't really talked to you about Taurus and what it means for you, though, Virgo. This is 9th house energy for you. So this is about setting new intentions when it comes to your beliefs, when it comes to knowledge and philosophy, that higher energy. So this is the time of year when you become a student and you start new things to learn, okay? Because this is all about education for you. So that might be what the Queen of Swords is, King of Swords is. Someone who is maybe a lawyer or a teacher or someone who speaks out. We got the Two of Pentacles coming out. So some of you guys, there's clarity here. Your sister sign Taurus has clarity or communication to offer you in regards to what you've been juggling, these two paths. Okay, there's victory here with the Six of Wands. Someone here has fought a battle financially. Here you are, Virgo. Queen of Pentacles, Five of Wands. You could be fighting another earth sign. And then we have someone you're dealing with a Libra. We have the Gemini card in the Aquarius. So we've got an Aquarian lover here. We've got someone who wants to keep hope and faith and twin flames, okay? But there's also something here. Be very careful, Virgo. Something that, yeah, there could be a Capricorn here. Be very careful of collaborating with people who are not to be trusted. We have the Seven of Swords and the Three of Pentacles. So anything that's being stolen at work, anybody trying to get away with something, okay, this could be you or a Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. But there could be toxicity. Some of you guys feel bound to your job, and like it's very deceptive, okay? But there's a battle being fought here. Someone here successfully juggling and making ends meet, but you may have to weigh out the pros and cons in a conversation of value. This is a good card to come up. What can you learn about the two things that you're trying to juggle and make peace and balance in between, Virgo? What do you know about that value? Look, we have the Two of Wands coming out in the Hierophant. Some of you are dealing with a Taurus, or maybe there's this crossroads you're reaching in this Taurus new moon. This is about commitment, okay? Yeah, some of you guys, there's marriage here. Some of you guys have reached a crossroads between comfort and growth and the new direction that you're going to choose with this commitment, okay? Remember, this is all about your 9th house energy. So Taurus wants you to go the distance. Taurus wants you to value yourself enough to travel and to explore, Virgo, okay? And this is a new moon, so you're setting new intentions for that. There may be some kind of ending with this Taurus new moon. It brings an ending to a home environment. It brings an ending to, you know, this could be divorce. This is manifesting, Virgo, with the Magician card. There's some kind of argument that manifests this whole thing. Someone just doesn't want to fight anymore. There's a lot of mind games. Yeah, there was an ending to a home or a commitment, or there was some kind of celebration that ended this all. Some of you are celebrating an ending. This is actually light at the end of the tunnel for you. So what I'm going to say to you, Virgo, is that there's something here about valuing knowledge, and that's why Virgo does value knowledge, and why Virgo is their most stable. You know, when they're learning about these things, learning about money, I'm hearing, there's a lot that you can learn and explore when it comes to what's tangible. This is about making your knowledge tangible over the next 2 weeks to 6 months when we have a full moon in Taurus, okay, when this cycle is completed. So 9th house energy, you know, there's a lot that you value here. You're going to have a lot of clear communication about this, Virgo, maybe with an air sign, an Aquarius, a Libra, maybe a Gemini. We got Taurus here too. But it's like we have these decisions, okay, on each end. We have the Two of Wands and the Two of Pentacles. So there's a lot of juggling here between a commitment you're already in. And that could be a person, place, or thing. You got to think about what commitment is. It's when you're grounded somewhere with a person or a place or a thing. So there's a new commitment, a new direction here, and maybe it involves a Taurus. But the thing is you're juggling the truth over here. You're juggling this air sign or this communication. Some of you guys, there's already a home environment or commitment you're already in. So that makes sense why there's a choice. You got to weigh out the pros and cons, Virgo. The truth is going to be here, and you're going to see clearly with the pros. And maybe some of you guys need to write a list. Those of you who have decisions to make, because look at these two paths, Virgo. You need to choose the path of truth and the path of the pros and cons of what you value the most. What commitment here, because whatever you choose, it's going to require commitment from you. Okay, some of you are juggling more than one commitment. Maybe you're committed to work and you're also committed to being a mom, but you're also committing to being a wife someday, or to being a girlfriend or boyfriend or husband, whatever it is. So basically, you know, you're the student and the teacher here of value, Virgo. This new moon is really about setting intention to learn more about finances, to learn more about your values and your possessions, okay? So thanks, Virgo. Hopefully that helped. Let's move on to Libra. Hi, Libra. So we had a full moon in your sign a couple weeks ago, and now we've made our way to a new moon in Taurus, and this is going to be in your 8th house, Libra. Sorry, you could be dealing with a Virgo. I almost called you Virgo. Now, this is a pretty dark energy for you, okay? And I mean dark in the most humblest way. It doesn't have to be bad. It's just there's not much light. There's not much clarity. Libra, for you, this is all about what you share, taxes, what you give away, transformation, death, rebirth. This is 8th house energy for you, okay? So this is that scorpionic energy, although it is Taurus. Taurus is 8 houses away from you, Libra. So this has everything to do with endings, okay? This is kind of like Gemini. Gemini is also going through a new beginning, but an ending in disguise. With you, Libra, this is about the thing, like valuing change first and foremost. Even though you're a cardinal sign, The 8th house is all about change, metamorphosis. There could be a lot of changes going on into your money and your finances. A lot of newness, okay? Messages coming in. Maybe from the past, we have we have the Knight. I almost said the 6 of Swords and the, oh my God, okay. This is the Knight of Swords. It could be a Gemini. This could be you, Libra. You could definitely get on this horse with your truth. There's an energy here of having to make your mind up very quickly about something. And I'm getting the vibe that since this is a Taurus new moon in the 8th, it might have to do with money changing. It might have to do with shared money and resources and values. The full moon in Scorpio is going to have more to do with what's yours, Libra. But this new moon in Taurus has more to do with other people and new beginnings happening with their money. And we do have the 6 of Cups. This could be, you know, involve children. This can involve a memory. This can involve someone coming to communicate from the past and you having to make your mind up very quickly. I do see that there's some kind of energy here where there was something that happened. This is a memory. That for some reason there's some kind of memory here where you stood up. Someone has a son here. There's a mother and a son here. I'm seeing these two people. And there's something here that you guys are keeping an eye, maybe on a water sign. Okay, there's some kind of investigation, like you guys, there's something you want to say about love and emotion. Some of you are dealing with a fire sign. Some of you guys have a fire sign and a water sign to choose from. But not literally. I mean, this could just be something, especially if you're a woman. You don't have to be a woman. There's just new love and maybe some lies and cheating. I do see a third party here for some of you guys. And that might be because someone comes back from the past very quickly and unexpectedly. And, you know, that makes sense because you're going through a new moon in the 8th house. So I also want to say sex is really important here, Libra. Intimacy, this is very emotional. So between April 22nd and May 22nd, there may be this cycle of like intimacy and secrets. Please know that this is a thing, like secrets is a thing. And I'm pulling the 7 of Swords. So you're pulling the card of like strategy is one thing, is one way to explain this. But this is the, you know, the cheater, the deception. There may be some truth that comes out about you or that comes into, I don't know where you fall on this, Libra. But there's just some truth here. There's a truthful message, and it could be a Gemini, a Libra, or an Aquarius. You're pulling 2 swords. So this is thoughts, communication, you know, words. I don't know if this is something that comes in and it's a lie. Be careful of theft and people trying to get away with something, whether that's you or someone else. I mean, yeah, there's a sexual encounter here, Libra. The Ace of Wands. A new sexual encounter, maybe with a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. Okay, maybe this is a new spark financially. We have Cancer and Aries here as well. This could be a father figure or someone's boss. Someone here needs to move forward in an empowered way. There may be something here about a car, a vehicle. I definitely see Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, Cancer, Aries here. There's a new spark, okay? And this could be quite shocking to some of you with the Tower. It was unexpected. There's an unexpected completion and new beginning. Like maybe there's a Pisces friend here that's important during this cycle. And a Cancer or Scorpio. Or maybe this is a new love. Like there's a new love coming in and a reconciliation. Someone comes in with a love message. It might be a friend that has more feelings for you or something along those lines. But I definitely see a completion here for you, Libra. Okay, an unexpected completion. There may be unexpected travel here. But this is about focusing on, now you could be dealing with an Aries, your opposite sign, or someone's father's a Cancer here, or a father figure, an authority figure. Okay, this is about controlling your finances moving forward with these new passionate sparks of inspiration. Okay, but I do think this may be a sexual encounter. Someone may come out and say that, like, yes, we had sex, or, you know, this Knight of Swords moves pretty quickly. So you may be saying that, like, yeah, this is just the truth that you might be saying, or the truth may come into you, Libra. And the truth is about a lie in the past, or about someone who said they didn't have sex with someone, or that there wasn't passion there or attraction. There's a truth coming in to reveal something to you, Libra. And remember, I did say this was about secrets and that undercover energy. This Taurus new moon is all about that. So, you know, I'm just going to say here, there's something here about valuing intimacy. There may be secrets that are uncovered here with the new moon. This is very dark. The new moon is dark. The 8th house is dark. So there could be, excuse me, secrets involving money or, you know, sex or intimacy in that way. But just know this is a house you know, that involves a lot of change, Libra. It does. It involves a lot of metamorphosis. So between now and over the next 6 months, there's going to have to be this like transitional period of something kind of decaying and purging and purifying itself into another thing, whether that's a relationship or whatever it is, okay? So, yeah, this is about valuing intimacy, valuing shared resources, Libra, and kind of balancing that out further. This is about tangible intimacy, okay? So hopefully that helped, Libra. Let's move on to Scorpio. Hi, Scorpio. How's it going? This is the Taurus new moon message from April 22nd to May 22nd. So this is important for you because we do have a full moon in Scorpio coming up soon. So this is your 7th house. Okay, Taurus opposes you. So this is about valuing other people. This is about valuing relationships. This is about tangible relationships, and you know, being valued by those that you're in relationships with, not just romantic but in all ways. Okay, Scorpio, I need to like move this camera back a little bit. Maybe some of you guys need to take a step back and really evaluate your relationships. And you know, so this is about business relationships, people that you have relationships with tangibly. So anybody you share money with or anything like that might be important. So similar to Cancer, there's some kind of sacrifice here that you might have to make in regards to your value, your money, your finances in relationships. Money in relationships, you know, this is interesting because Taurus rules love and money. So you're going through kind of both. But I pulled the Two of Swords in the reverse. So I don't know if someone here needs to make up their mind, see something from a different point of view, maybe make a sacrifice. You could be having to choose something about your relationship. Maybe there's something financial that is actually you know, impacting your relationship, Scorpio. That wouldn't be extremely unheard of. Like the Two of Swords in reverse is someone who's trying to come out of indecision, though. The Two of Swords upright is someone who has to make a difficult decision. I mean, this is a difficult decision regardless. There's also a difficult decision that you had to make in the past. Some of you guys are going to know what that means. A significant sacrifice that changed your perspective about something. It gave you clarity and enlightenment, specifically about your home, your family, your relationships, you know, emotional fulfillment. You definitely, that's where the value is coming in for you with this Taurus new moon. Okay, especially if you're a mother. Alright, I don't know if someone here cheated and got someone pregnant or not, but I see that and the truth coming in. So what do we have for Scorpio in this Taurus new moon cycle? This is all about new relationships, okay? Yeah, for some of you guys, the past is calling. We got Pluto. Pluto is going retrograde, you guys, tomorrow on the 25th. So there's like a second chance to make your mind up about a certain thing in your life. There may be a phone call here that confuses you. Maybe we're dealing with a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, or maybe that's you, Scorpio, just getting really clear about these new beginnings that you would like to experience, especially when it comes to some kind of completion taking place at home or the career or with future finances. And we have the Six of Cups, children energy. Something's turning here, okay? Something here is turning in your favor, and it might be in regards to someone returning from the past. So I see some second chances here. I see a difficult decision when it comes to resurrecting something or forgiveness. Okay, so what else do we have for Scorpio for the 7th house new moon in Taurus? New moon in Taurus, Scorpio. What is the Scorpio message? Okay, and keep in mind, guys, we have a full moon in your sign. I'll be back on here to talk then, okay? So you guys are definitely going to feel this energy, mainly when it comes to other people, and you're going to feel it with relationships. We have new love here. We have a second chance at love here, a second chance to express your emotion in a new way. This could be you, Scorpio. The Page of Cups could easily be you. So yeah, guys, this is going to be unexpected. I see a lot of, I don't know what it is with this Taurus new moon, but there's a lot going on. Like the bottom of the deck is the Tower. So this is shock. This is your energy, Scorpio, ruled by Mars. We have Mars and Saturn here that might be important. This is a shocking ending to a chapter that might have to do with strategizing your way out with the Seven of Swords, or maybe there's some kind of lie, cheating, or deception, especially because we have the Lover's card. Okay, there's some kind of choice between two people here, between ending something, and that may shock some of you guys. Sorry about that, Scorpio. Okay, so I believe that where I left off is that there's some kind of ending, and it may shock you guys. But as I take a second look at these cards, I think some of you guys have a choice in regards to the past, or a decision that you made in the past, and it might be about the old and the new. Like there is a resurrection here. Okay, some kind of phone call where there may be emotions expressed between now and May 8th. Okay, that full moon in your sign. I do see a difficult decision between second chances and newness, but I will say, Scorpio, it'll help you to approach emotion in a new way, okay? It'll help you to pay attention to the synchronicities and pay attention to where your heart feels called, okay? There may be an emotion or a person that is linked to this energy. And the bottom of the deck, again, is that Tower, all right? So yeah, that's what I meant here with this completion that may shock some of you guys, and it might involve, you know, a sneaky choice in between two people or in regards to relationships, something like that. Okay, so some of you guys really need to make your mind up. And this has a lot to do with relationships from the past, because this new moon is all about relationships for you, Scorpio. So hopefully that helped you guys. Definitely new love. I wouldn't expect anything less with a new moon in your 7th house. And again, this could be all relationships. This could be your energy expressing love in a new way for the 2nd time, but you have to make some kind of choice, okay? There's some kind of stagnance. So hopefully that helped. Let's move on to Sagittarius. Hey Sagittarius, how's it going? So this Taurus new moon is in your 6th house. So this new moon is all about your lifestyle, okay? Let's get you a couple more cards. So far, I see there is new passion, new creativity, and it might be very emotionally inspiring. We have the wish come true card for you, Sagittarius. Wish fulfillment, okay? Maybe a new fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. But as I mentioned, this is all about the way you're living, your health. This is a new moon there. So this is a time to set new opportunities, to live a more valued lifestyle, to value your job and services. Like services right now for you, Sag, over the next 6 months to a year when we have a full moon in Taurus, in Scorpio season. Yeah, this is about services right now that could bring you in resources and money is a thing. You can definitely set intention for that, okay, with this 6th house energy. But this is about setting intention for better health, setting intention for you know, that day-to-day routine that you have, something that's more emotionally fulfilling. You could be dealing with a Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio, by the way. So what is the message for Sagittarius for this new moon in Taurus? What's the message for Sagittarius for this new moon in Taurus? 6th house energy, new moon in the 6th house. Definitely could be living a completely new lifestyle. Yeah, you guys need to know more. This is someone who is inquiring more about the kind of life they could live, that they would just feel more happy. You know, like, what is it, Sagittarius, in your life right now that could be missing? Is there some kind of resource? You know, you're stuck in your head until you find this out. This is someone who's studying and inquiring and who may be holding back saying something. Yeah, you're really stuck in your head, maybe about a Leo, maybe about a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, or about communicating what would make you happy, Sagittarius. It involves working together. There may be some toxicity here. Someone here may have like a drinking addiction as well. And, you know, addictions come up with the 6th house. So basically, Sagittarius, this is all about the possessions you have in life. You know, maybe your job or your services. There is a card here that represents your job and your services. But, you know, some of you guys maybe feel shackled. There may be a toxic work environment here. You may work with a Capricorn. Yeah, you know, there's something here about moving forward stable, with money and what's real and tangible, and with your feelings inside, though, Sagittarius, okay? But yeah, what I see as far as the message is that you guys need to know more. You need to inquire more. There may need to be some spying. There may be someone keeping an eye on you. Someone here is keeping an eye on emotional fulfillment and wish fulfillment. Give me more for Sagittarius for this Taurus new moon. So this cycle, all the way from April 22nd to May 22nd, you guys are going to be doing spying on, maybe this is a person, place, or thing that you value enough to consider it emotional fulfillment. Or this could just be you inquiring more about what would make you the happiest, okay? Give me one more for Sagittarius for the new moon in Taurus. We have the 6 of Swords. This is going to require you guys moving on from a person, place, or thing, okay? In order to get this information, this piece of information, in order to, you know, find out more about this situation. Yeah, this is information that you need to travel. You may leave a situation that you once thought was emotionally fulfilling, a person, place, or thing, and you may head towards truth, or maybe there's some kind of truth that comes out in, you know, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy for some of you, or just your mind and your thoughts. Look here, we have Gemini at the bottom. So some of you are dealing with Gemini. There may be some kind of conflicted choice that you have a lot of tension making involving an Aquarius, maybe, Sagittarius. I'm not sure. Some of you guys are keeping faith that you're going to battle your way through this. But yeah, there's a lot of energy here, one of which may be a Gemini. There's a choice between 5 people or 5 collaborations, maybe a friend. This is a connection that is met with conflict, but someone's keeping faith that things are going to balance out. We've also got somebody here who's just kind of looking out the window at some kind of job situation, a homeless situation, unemployment energy, like just kind of emotionally unavailable because they've been abandoned. Okay, you may be dealing with a Pisces. So yeah, Sagittarius, this value for you is all about life, okay? The resources that you could bring in with your day-to-day routine, like things that you do ritualistically every day, and how to live a better lifestyle, a more valued lifestyle that is in better alignment with this, you know, because I'm sure you've changed, Sagittarius, over the last month. And I'm sure over this next month, that means that you're going to be inquiring about different things with your finances and possessions. You know, this more authentic version. Even my video for Sagittarius for April was check in with your best self. So we're referring to your best self here, Sagittarius, and how your life can be a better product of that, okay? New moon in the 6th house, you can definitely start new health routines, new services. There could be newness in your job. And this is all up to you whether you want to set intention to live a completely new lifestyle over the next 6 months. It's just, to me, those of you guys who truly want emotional fulfillment, the truth is you're going to have to move on away from chaotic water. So for some of you, this is a house. For some others of you guys, there's a lot that goes into the way we live, our lifestyle, right? So it's a person, place, or thing, but you're going to have to move on, and that's the truth. Some of you guys are just finding, you're trying to find a new way of how to say that. Maybe you have to spy or do some investigating, but there's some kind of truthful message, okay, that is going to help you guys live a better lifestyle, bring in more resources and money so that you can live. Some of you guys, yeah, this is just about having more money to live. Some of you guys want to live an expensive, bougie lifestyle, you know. So thanks, Sagittarius. Hopefully that helped. Might have been a little short there, but, you know, I see what I see. Let's move on to Capricorn. Hi, Capricorn. Okay, we have a message here for you. So, yeah, that came out a little bit quick, but I know it's for you. Sagittarius, are you dealing with a Sag? I know a lot of Capricorns and Sagittarius right now. That vibration seems to be like really close. You guys are right by each other. But anyway, I meant to say Capricorn. This is a very pleasant new moon, okay? I hope you guys are going to have a great Taurus season. I think it's going to be a little bit more grounded than what, say, you might have felt in Aries season with that square. This is going to trine you, which is beautiful, harmonious, positive flow between any planets that you have in Taurus and Capricorn. The 5th house is all about romance. This is the month for romance for you, this new moon. And you're going to be setting intentions, hopefully, to have more creativity. So this is about creating stability, creating security, getting very creative with money and how to make money and how to bring in finances and other things you value. For some of you guys, there's going to be a slow and steady increase in the value you have for things involving like innocence and that child energy and you know, the 5th house of romance, okay, just creating something. So the money to create something over the next 6 months is going to be a thing. This is very pleasurable energy, and again, I want to say that this trines you. So yeah, keywords here for the 5th house of this new moon: new creative projects. Creative projects, huge. It's potentially creative projects that you'll value or that will bring in tangibility, resources, and money, security, okay? But this is children. Some of you guys, this might be children. If I haven't mentioned it, this is about soulmates as well. So speaking of that, Capricorn, the cards that came out are the Chariot and the 2 of Cups. So we do have that soulmate romance, okay? There's nothing more creative than moving forward with love. This is the time to set new intention for that, to set new intention for emotional connections or romantic connections. Maybe they're not, you know, serious. Maybe they're not for the long term. That would be more Libra energy for you, Capricorn. And we did go through a full moon in your 10th house couple weeks ago. So, you know, the long term, there's certain things cycling out. Karma in the long term is cycling out, but you know, things that are good for the heart and for the inner child is coming up. Some of you may be dealing with a Cancer, okay? Or this is just about really focusing and harnessing your way forward. There's a relationship here. I see 2 people in a vehicle. There may be 2 people sitting in a car. I don't know if you guys are drinking or smoking or just conversating or doing more than that, but yeah, there's someone here who drives to you. You guys drive to meet each other, maybe halfway. There's certain obstacles that you've met with, Capricorn, that you've been met with. The Chariot card is obstacles, but the thing is you're going to persevere through them, because this is about harnessing something mentally. So there is a relationship connection here. It could be Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. There may be a choice, okay, but I love this because someone here is moving forward in spite of obstacles of the past relationship. There's some kind of reconciliation. There may be a Cancer here. Now, this is what's interesting. I know this is a message for you, Capricorn, because we have the Devil card at the bottom of the deck. That's you. So I don't know if toxic relationships have been an obstacle for you that you've endured, you've overcame. Especially, you know, with maybe water sign, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, or this has just been toxic emotionally. Yeah, you guys have had, there's a Scorpio here specifically from the past. But we have another soulmate. There's 2 soulmates specifically that are going to be highlighted with this Taurus new moon. And you can thank your sister sign Taurus for that, because the universe is trying to conspire some sort of outlet of creativity for you, Capricorn. So there's something here about you guys being emotionally shut off. because there's a person you wanted to share your feelings with, and maybe it was met with toxicity. Maybe there was someone that you felt bound. There's someone here you feel bound to from your past, Capricorn, emotionally. Okay, and there's some attention there that may be happening. You guys may be giving each other attention. Yeah, there's something you don't know here about a commitment, a new passionate commitment, maybe Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or this is just something being expressed. Someone's returning to the past to express love, but for some reason there's shackles, there's some kind of toxicity. Someone here may have a drinking problem. Okay, but this goes for anything that's codependent or something that you want to leave or get away from that you can't, because there may be some kind of karmic relationship. This could be a karmic soulmate. You know, Capricorn and Taurus energy, or Capricorn and 5th house energy brings up karmic soulmates, like people that you connected with before, maybe in a past life. You know, that is meant to come in your life karmically during periods of time when you need inspiration, or you know, romance energy. So I love this. This is like a choice. You have a choice moving forward in love. There are obstacles emotionally, this choice emotionally between two people, places, or things that may be an obstacle you need to overcome, but you will with slight focus. The Chariot card comes up for people who are definitely moving forward fast. And this is your opposite sign. So if you are dealing with someone with Cancer energy, if you have that energy, please know that Cancer and Capricorn oppose. And that leads me to talk a little bit about how the North and South Node are going to be leaving Cancer and Capricorn very soon. So you can say goodbye to toxic binds and people who feel bound to you because of this love. Okay, there's a lot of love here from someone in the past that you feel bound to, that's still giving you attention, or there's something there, but there's a choice between maybe something old and new. Two soulmates, where one soulmate, although both are connected to you, one is an attachment. Okay, this is someone you feel attached to emotionally from the past. You might have children with this person, and this is someone you can move forward with romantically. Okay, so let's see if there's any final messages for you, Capricorn. I just love that there's going to be some creativity, possibly with two people. Maybe it's love. Maybe it's triggered by love or some kind of emotional connection that you didn't quite expect. You know, but you can't go through a new moon in the 5th house without something developing or something growing, some kind of seed, some kind of creative seed. Okay, so this is also about valuing that. Yeah, there's a new love. It could be a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, or you guys are just finding new ways to express your emotion, kind of like a child, okay? This is a very youthful, childlike energy, and I love it, and that's why it's very creative. And as I mentioned, you guys could find ways to create, you know, new money opportunities or new value and worth opportunities. Okay, so give me a card for Capricorn. Anything else they need to hear for the Taurus new moon? Yeah, a lot of newness. I know some of you guys are really depressed and regretful, and maybe there's a love offer. Maybe Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio here linked to this. There's new love here, linked to a card that talks about regrets from the past. So some of you guys regret expressing your emotion to someone in the past. You're still kind of emotionally conflicted about that, but there's a new spark, maybe with an Aries, Leo, Sag. Maybe this is just, you know, a threesome or something like that, a sexual encounter with someone. Now, I say that lightly. It's not going to resonate with everyone, but we have the 3 of Pentacles and the Ace of Wands. That could definitely be like a polyamorous thing where there's passion amongst 3 people. You know, maybe there's a third party, you know, someone who you have a passionate sexual connection with, you know. There may be a new job. This is a creative project, though, okay? So I think that's what I'm grasping for you, Capricorn, is there's going to be a lot of creative projects in the form of people, places, and things. There's definitely love. There's a new spark that of collaboration. There may be someone you're collaborating with where there's passion, too. You know what I'm saying? Attraction, creativity. But there's also this love that you regret from the past that may be... Yeah, look, we have the 4 of Wands and the 2 of Cups. Capricorn, this is a very romantic time. You are moving forward, okay, in spite of what you don't know or the fear you may have, okay? 10 of Cups energy, lots of little messages trying to come out, but I'm trying to show you the 4 of Wands and the 2 of Cups. Some of you are married, okay? This is a commitment. This is moving your love. I'm hearing your love life is ascending to higher levels of commitment, okay? So yeah, there's definitely something here that can be created. You can even... You know, those of you who are having emotional confliction about the past, write poetry. Beautiful. This is a poetry. Wow, this is a poetry energy. And this right here, it's like there's new projects and inspiration. Like, whatever's going on, find some kind of way to be creative during this energy, okay? And grounded as well, Capricorn. So, let's move on to Aquarius. Hopefully that helps, Capricorn. Hey, Aquarius. Welcome to the Taurus new moon. Happy Taurus season. So let's see, what is the Taurus new moon message for Aquarius? Aquarius. Taurus new moon message for Aquarius, please. What is going on for Aquarius? Okay, we've got a message. But first, I want to talk to you guys about the 4th house, okay? Taurus and Aquarius square each other on the zodiac wheel, though. So there's a 90-degree angle between you and Taurus, meaning that this energy definitely may feature tension or conflict or some kind of challenge, you know? This is friction in astrology. You and Taurus, you're both fixed signs. So Aquarius knows stability mentally, where Taurus knows stability more in a logical, financial way. So 4th house energy, though, this is going to hit your home. Maybe there's something here about a mother. The 4th house is the home of mother and our foundation, our roots, where we consider ourselves to be from. So whenever we have a moon in the 4th house, it can be quite emotional. Okay, that's a lot of water energy. But what I'm seeing in the cards, Aquarius, there's some kind of difficult decision. Maybe in regards to an Aries, maybe in regards to a new beginning. There is a choice here over the next month with this cycle, this new moon. And please know your ruling planet Uranus is a part of this new moon. So there's a little bit of unpredictability here, a little bit of shock and surprise energy, enlightenment with Uranus being a part of this new moon. Okay, very, very weird and strange energy as well. So yeah, somebody here has 2 different directions they could leap in. Okay, this is your energy as an air sign, Aquarius. This is Libra energy too, like a very difficult decision, because you can see a new beginning starting in both of these different paths. There's a confliction here with truth. Someone here doesn't want to make a decision because it's too risky. They haven't made their mind up. They don't want to see something. You know, this may be about a home, about family. There may be a difficult decision to make about a family member who's starting a new beginning. And we have the star card at the bottom of the deck, and that's you, Aquarius. So there may be another Aquarius involved here, but look, you've got truth, you've got clarity. So here you are, Aquarius, with your sword. So keep in mind, you're being given a sword, and you know which sword to choose. You know which thought to choose. You know which direction to leap. There's just some kind of difficult decision here. But the bottom of the deck, the star, keep inspired in your truth. Keep hope and faith in what you know. This is clarity that you've rested on and that you've healed from. This may be communication that you're waiting to hear from too. Do we have anything else for Aquarius for this new moon in Taurus in regards to their home, their family, their foundation? A lot of stability here. Any money with home or family members, because I know there's a lot going on with that right now, you guys. Okay, we have the Queen of Wands. That could be an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. I knew there was another card that came out, the Nine of Swords. Yeah, some of you guys have a lot of anxiety surrounding either a fire sign or, and this is Leo specifically, there may be a choice to make between a Leo, an Aries, a new beginning. Okay, it's like, before I leap, I just need to make up my mind here about something. I'm ready to start a new beginning, but I'm not really sure how. Maybe there was a new beginning or travel incident that was actually put on hold. And now you're stuck anxious and losing sleep. There could be an anxious fire sign here. Everything's about to change, though. It could be a Sagittarius with the Wheel of Fortune. Someone here is definitely trying to save money, and there's another decision here about maybe someone works 2 jobs here. There's 2 different sources of income. We have Virgo and Leo here specifically. Someone here feels held back by solitary. Okay, there's that damn 7 of Swords again. So I don't know if there's any sexual encounters out there for anyone where there was also sneaking and lying. I don't know why that's a vibe for the Taurus. I guess it's because we're all learning our value, though. So yeah, we have someone here who may be isolated with a Leo, Virgo energy. There may be something to reflect on here. In strength, the strength to juggle is coming up here, and how juggling more than one person, place, or thing may also be holding someone back if you're not dealing with a Leo. But someone here is trying to save money with the 4 of Pentacles. They're holding on tightly to their values. This is definitely the Taurus new moon vibration. And you know, this might involve travel or, you know, some kind of cycle or turning of luck, some kind of luck and fortune coming in your favor. So don't be anxious about the actions that you want to take. There may be some kind of attractive woman or fire sign energy or just some outside attractive force that you guys are thinking about late up at night, and there's anxiety, okay? There's definitely someone here who's anxious about making a decision. You have anxiety because we got fire and air, and we got fire and air. You know, these 2 cards are very similar. So there's an action that you want to take, and it involves a new beginning, this Taurus new moon in your 4th house. Now, let's see, you can set intention right now, Aquarius, for any newness that you'd like to take place in your foundation or your home, any new beginnings that you'd like to take place with family and stuff like that. But right now, there's just really something that you want to do, but you're being, you know, I told you there'd be tension, right? Now, this is what your obstacle is, a decision that you're really anxious about making. Maybe it's making you anxious to just sit here, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, someone here has anxiety. There might be nightmares or sleepless nights about some kind of action. But don't worry, Aquarius. Save money, because there is going to be this turning point. Okay, I know it's going to feel a little stressed and like you're held back, but you can do this. You're strong enough. Just weigh out the pros and cons. There's something here about $200 to $400 or 20 to 40 bucks, like, you know, the 2 and the 4 of Pentacles. And that would actually be the 6 of Pentacles, 2 plus 4. So there's something here about equal give and take and financial balance as well, so that everything's fair. Okay, so don't be anxious, Aquarius. You will decide which way to leap, especially when it comes to home, family life, and stuff like that. Maybe a mother figure or something. You'll figure that out with the Scorpio full moon, okay? So, yeah, you guys, don't be anxious, Aquarius. All right, I know this is a weird time right now. I know the moon is squaring you, but this is about valuing your home, and this is a great time to value your home, okay? As I'm talking to you, we have the 4 of Swords. Get some rest, heal, you know, meditate, pray, ask for guidance, you know, spend some time listening to softer music or just sleeping in. 4 of Swords is all about just kind of chillaxing, okay? So I know there's a lot to decide. I know you're having anxiety and mental confliction about something, but you will figure it out, Aquarius, okay? Gemini season is coming, and that may be a bit helpful for you, okay? You're heading into 5th house energy soon, which is the energy of children and the energy of romance and creativity, okay? So I know you're being squared by Taurus, but next month you're going to get trined by Gemini, okay? So hopefully that helped. New value in the home and family money coming up there, and valuing resources in your foundation. So, okay, we're on Pisces already, and right as I'm about to talk to Pisces, this may, if there's still Aquarius is watching, this definitely may be for you. But as I'm talking to you, Pisces, we literally have the 3 of Swords coming out. So we're starting this message with secret heartbreak. Okay, we have the High Priestess at the bottom of the deck, which to me is you, Pisces. It could be Cancer energy or just someone's moon sign. This could be the Taurus moon. Okay, but I see someone here who's intuitively heartbroken, or they intuitively know that someone is betraying them. They intuitively know about this secret third party, or there's someone's heart is broken and has secrets. Okay, maybe secrets broke someone's heart. Okay, or someone here needs to have a spiritual, intuitive, heart-to-heart conversation. You know, Pisces. Oh, well, that makes sense. I haven't even talked to you guys yet about how Taurus is 3 houses away from us, okay? So, I'm going to lower this down, Pisces, because I'm not really sure about how I feel about the little horns now. But, yeah, okay, so this is all about communication, Pisces. This new moon in Taurus, so, you know, communicating our values. This may involve not communicating with certain people anymore who don't value us. Talks about money, so important, always important to you, Pisces, because Taurus is your 3rd house. So, you know, the lower mind and short distance travel and, you know, that analytical energy. So some of us may be really getting truthful and analytical about our money and our value. And I think we're going to be doing a lot of speaking out about our truth. Okay, but we're going to have to do it from a broken heart. Some of us we want to communicate with someone that we still value, that we're broken up with. Okay, and now see, no one knows this. This is intuitive. It's being hidden. Maybe this is like a breakup or something that we're intuitively feeling is coming. Yeah, some of us here, this is a very beautiful sign that some of us have been spiritually meditating and honestly really tapping into some shit when we meditate. This may be in regards to money, a Taurus, a Virgo, a Capricorn. Battles. Someone here is fighting financial battles, but it's interesting. There's some kind of ending that's actually going to allow you, Pisces, to either be single or self-satisfied, self-sufficient. Alright, now that came out kind of weird on the Aquarius Pisces cusp. So what is the Pisces message for the Taurus new moon, please? Pisces message. Why is this so low now? I want it that low. Okay, Pisces for the Taurus new moon, guys. This is going to be something. This is going to be something. Oh my god. 7 of Swords, Pisces. So, wow, there's some deception here. Okay, that broke someone's heart. There's a lie here. There's a secret, okay, that this Taurus, now see, we have the Pisces, this new moon is in our 3rd house. So when you have a new moon in your 3rd house, what you aren't saying, what you're afraid to say may be coming up, things that are being said in the shadows. But like, look at this. We got Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy very heavily. Some of us could be dealing with air signs, sun, moon, or rising, or maybe we're all up in our head. Some of us are trying to come up with some kind of plan, even if it means lying or sneaking away, or even if it means cheating. There's definitely a 3rd party here that someone's lying about. Like, Pisces, yeah, wow. Wait, this is tough to go through. whether we're on the receiving end. So some of us are the Seven of Swords, but some of us, so it's going to be about half and half. Okay, you put it where it fits, but there's just some heartbreak, deception, lying, cheating. There's a third party. And this is something we've already healed from once, Pisces. We've healed from this dynamic before, and now it's like those same wounds are reopened. What I was going to say is that going through this time right now where we're trying to find our value, it's really interesting to go through like heartbreak and separation, and being like during a time of Taurus season when the universe itself wants us to ground and know our worth. You know, that's not being shown. This is someone who lies and cheats. Take it as it resonates, okay? Could be an earth sign that's involved in this, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or money. You have a choice, Pisces, okay? A very tangible choice between two paths, okay? Involving money. And this is going to happen between now and the Scorpio full moon. You could be dealing with a Scorpio or a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. We got a masculine water sign. Emotions are changing for you, Pisces. You guys are really in a position of stable emotion because everything's changing. There might be endings. Some of you are mothers. But listen here, like there's two paths, and it's like which person, place, or thing values the most when it comes to this right here. Choice between comfort and growth, okay? And how can money and stability and security with this Taurus energy? This is something I talked about at the beginning of the video, how the Taurus can make us choose comfort sometimes over growth. But Pisces, you know this. There could be a choice between a water sign and an earth sign for some of you. Scorpio, Taurus, Cancer, Capricorn, Virgo, Pisces. Okay, we got a king and a queen here. So some of you guys are with earth signs, or this is just, you know, your own stability. Okay, but listen here. I'm going to get one more card for us, Pisces, but don't deceive yourself. Some of us, we've grown so used to this constant state of heartbreak and third-party energy and knives in our heart that, you know, the self-deception card is here. It's like, don't lie to yourself and break your own heart, Pisces. Like, but I think a lot of us are just trying to strategize our way out of a third party. Like, how the hell do I get out of this situation without hurting someone's feelings, without breaking someone's heart, without breaking my own heart? I do see here that someone's trying to strategize that, and it's all because of someone's worth. The Queen of Pentacles knows her worth. So this is someone who literally knows their worth to stay in a situation where they know they're not, like, it's not just you and that person, you know? Let's get one more. Why the hell? Why the fuckity hell? We have the Ace of Swords. I'm stopping there because that is literally lit. So, wow, Pisces, we're pulling all sword cards. So we're definitely in that third house energy for the next month during this Taurus season stuff, where our lower mind, the things, you know, Pisces, we're more about the subconscious, the more deep. We're not Mercurian. Okay, some of you out there may be ruled by Mercury, and that may help you. But Pisces, we usually elude details. Now, details are really important when it comes to money and finances and value. I'm telling you, there's going to be a lot of communication that this Taurus new moon opens up for us. People that value us or people that haven't valued us, it really depends. But we're going to be coming together to tell our truth about, like, when Pisces finds out their value, we speak in a completely different way. There's a lot of victory here that you're overcoming. The truth came out about a third party, about some kind of heartbreak, about some kind of cheating, lying, deception. Okay, the Pisces vibration is there's definitely someone in the situation. It's either you or the person you're dealing with, Pisces, who's heartbroken. Definitely a third party, and there's truth. This third house new moon is not only revealing value, but also revealing the truth. There's going to be this new conversation, okay, Pisces? All air energy. You've been thinking about this, okay? You're going to have to tell someone the truth, and that might break their heart. You might literally have to stab a sword in someone's heart, Pisces, with your truth. Someone who already has 3 swords in their heart. Someone who've already dealt with this cheating, deception, and don't lie to you. This is the difference between a lie and a truth, Pisces. Okay, which one do you value more? Bottom of the deck is the Two of Cups, so you have a decision maybe between 2 people. Yeah, listen, Pisces. Okay, so we have the Two of Cups, right? So we know that this is about a significant, maybe reconciliation, coming together. This is a soulmate, okay? But here's the thing, right after the Two of Cups, we have the Four of Cups. So this is a relationship. There's someone, Pisces, on your mind, okay? As you come into this greater sense of truth and value, there's someone here that you literally daydream about, that you literally catch yourself daydreaming about, okay, that you want to communicate with. But there's some kind of energy here where, you know, you want to tell someone the truth about what you feel. You want to tell someone the truth that you're heartbroken. But see, there's these two different energies we need to consider moving forward, okay? And this is about our value, Pisces. This is someone who is not satisfied emotionally because they're looking outside the window. Some of you are with somebody, but you literally think about someone else while you're with that person, and that's the truth coming out. As I said, someone here is not emotionally available. Some of us are daydreaming about motherfuckers who are in relationships. You know, that's a message here too. It's like, we already know there's cheating. We already know there's a third party. The truth was already exposed, okay? Yet we're still daydreaming literally about this person who's like, we're like, oh my God, I wonder if there was someone else. Some of us just have a relationship. We're like, oh my God, I just wish I could sit under a tree with that person and literally drink our emotions. Like, I'm thinking about that. I'm daydreaming about a relationship I know I would be more emotionally fulfilled in, but at the same time, we know there's lies and deception. This right here is emotional fulfillment. 9 of Cups. These are two opposite energies. So I think we know who and what would emotionally fulfill us. For some of us, this may be an Aries. We have a lot of options here, Pisces. And we need to take control of our illusions. That's what this is saying. Okay, because in the future, there is this new commitment. Okay, there's this new twin flame energy. We're going to have to risk it all. But this is in the future, the next 3 months, the next 3 weeks. Maybe the Scorpio full moon reveals that. Alright, but I see it pretty clear, Pisces. Emotional fulfillment. There's some kind of wish. Some of us are literally, let me hold this shit up. Some of us are literally wishing. This is wishful thinking. Wishful thinking, Pisces, with this specific soulmate. Now, I'm not meaning to come off hard. I'm just a Taurus moon, and I've been very Taurus-like ever since the sun entered Taurus. So, you know, you want to just honor the truth here. And don't lie to yourself, Pisces, about your broken heart or about a third party or about deception or betrayal or anything like that. This is about moving forward with your truth, even if it means, you know, hurting somebody, lying to somebody, whatever. You're not going to lie, though. You know, you're not going to lie anymore about your true value. You're going to take control over these options emotionally and over your emotions. And I think you're going to start telling your truth about this relationship. Like, I think some of you guys, definitely, you are daydreaming and wishful thinking about connecting with somebody. They're probably far away or something, or already in a relationship. But do you understand what I'm saying here, Pisces? Some of you, it's an Aries, by the way, or a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. We have all water cards, 1, 2, 3, and all air cards. So this is about being honest with our hearts and our emotions, Pisces. Heartbreak is never deceptive because your heart breaks open in a way where truth is able to come in and you're able to align better with something. But I'm just so stuck right here on what this means, because I literally see someone who is unsatisfied emotionally with someone, and they know because of how much they daydream about the other person or about this fantasy relationship, Pisces. So, you know, I know a lot of us are heartbroken because we've been lied to and the truth came out, Pisces, but this was all a part of learning our values so that we can communicate. I love that this card is coming out, because there's going to be a new communication, our new truth. But we had to break our hearts, and there had to be deception, you know, in this lesson for some reason. So thank you so much, Pisces. I hope that helped. Now I'm just going to grab a quick message before I go. There's something that we need to hear, all of us as the collective, for the Taurus new moon. What is the overall message for the Taurus new moon? Wow, we have the Wheel of Fortune. I see the Justice card. I see the Tower. So the Libra full moon 2 weeks ago definitely played a part in this. This may have something to do with karma, fortune. You know, we do have Jupiter here, and Jupiter trined this new moon. Alright, so wow, guys. Basically, in short, this new moon is a huge turning point for the collective. Our luck and fortune is going to turn around. Okay, our fate and our fortunes are being weaved karmically with these cycles. Okay, this is definitely about maybe travel, but listen, the bottom of the deck is the 7 of Swords, and basically the message that was just for Pisces. Like, because of these turning points, there may be lies or deception, there may involve strategy, there may be heartbreak, guys. You know, it's interesting, after doing these readings, I realized that Taurus is very blunt and honest. Okay, you mess with the bull, you give it the horns. Like a bull in a china shop kind of energy, where, you know, when you discover your true worth, it's like everything changes. Okay, even if that means like hurting somebody or deceiving someone in order to strategize your way out to get what you want and what you deserve, right? But we're gonna have to work together for this fortune to combine. Okay, take the good and the bad, the like positive and the negative, because we got the red and the blue there. That, like, that to me is light and dark, guys. But in short, seriously, this new moon has a lot of fate and karma and fortune attached to it. Okay, this is good fortune, things finally turning around. Our luck is finally turning around, and this may be in regards to travel, or something of that nature, you guys. So yeah, wow, we are in Taurus season. This is definitely going to be something, guys, as we move forward as a collective. Although the earth seems to be standing still, we as humanity are still going through all these planetary changes, and energy is still twirling. Okay, so I just want to thank all you guys out there watching who watched my Taurus new moon video. I really appreciate it. And yeah, I just want to wish you guys all a happy and healthy Taurus season, and I will talk to you guys again in May. All right, bye.